Hello everyone, welcome to Gamity. So today we'll move our character. So this is our character. Uh, so let's start it. First we'll create a mono script and we'll name it as player movement. Okay. Uh, so now we will add it to our players inspector view. Let it update. Okay. Uh, we'll remove this old component. Add it into it. Update it. Okay. So we don't need word start here. We just need the update and delete the comments. First, we'll declare the speed of the player, which will be, uh, let's keep it as private. As we discussed in the previous video, we'll keep the serialized field to access in the inspect and then float, move speed, which will be the name, equals to 5. Okay. And we'll add serialized field. Yeah. Okay. Now we can access it in the inspector view. So it's very easy to move the player according to the old input system. So for that, we are using the old input system. Just have to go to project settings, then player, and then search for the input system. Oh, yeah, active input handling. Keep it to both and restart Unity. After that, you can use the old input system. So here we'll write the code. So first let's start with vector 2 and it will be named as movement. You can name the movement anything. You can also name it as fraction or vary. It will behave the same. For now, I will just name it movement so you can visualize it or memorize it. And I'll create a new vector 2 here. Let me just write the code, then I will explain it entirely. And here, oh, wait a minute. Before the vector tool, we have to add float movex. Movex and movey will be our speed variables, which we will use in the vector 2. So here, add input dot get access, and inside it, we'll tap horizontal. Copy the same, replace x with y, and horizontal with vertical. Uh, this is a string, so you can change the name. If you will name it as horizontal or horizontala, then it won't behave as the previous one. Okay, let's delete this space. Inside the vector 2, we'll declare movex and movey will add normalize. So let me explain. Float-x, MoveX. So MoveX here is the speed at which the player will move in the horizontal axis, and MoveY is the speed at which the player will move in the y-axis. For that, we need to access the horizontal and the vertical by its axis. So for the vector 2 allow us to move into two directions. One is our vertical, sorry, in the x-axis horizontally and the y-axis vertically. So we created MoveX and MoveY here. We will access it here and then normalize. This is the main cheese, the core part of the code. So normalize means if our player moves in the x-axis and y-axis. So if we want to move in this axis, in the z-axis, so it will take the magnitude. So magnitude will be 1 square of 1 plus square of 2. Sorry, square of 1 and its root. So the answer will be 1.414. But our character is moving only at the speed of 5. So the resultant will be more than 5. So our character will move in the z direction at a very high speed. So it didn't want that. We want it to move in all directions uniformly. So normalized here did the work for that. As you can see, returns a normalized vector based on the current vector. Uh, and the magnitude of the normalized vector would be 1. But uh, we put it move x and move y, which will be our 5f. Let's decide how it will be 5f. For that, let's move to the main part of the code. Transform dot translate. Translate here is a function or a method, and inside it, move speed multiplied by sorry movement multiplied by move speed multiplied by time dot delta time. Translate here means it will tell us to the game object to move from where he is. Just like when we'll press the arrow key, how will you know that our game object is where? It may be here, maybe here, maybe here. So translate allows us to move freely from where he is. It accesses its transform game object, which has position, rotation, and scale. And movement says this direction 1 1. Let me just add it here. Oh, sorry. It will be our vector 2. It means we will move one in the x-axis and one in the y-axis. Resultant will be 1.414. Uh, time dot delta time allows us to control every frame and movement access this and move speed, which is our 5. So let's save it. Into the player. Move speed here is 5. We can increase or decrease it because it has serialized speed. We'll keep it to 5. Let's play the game. As you can see, we can move the player. Oh, sorry. Player. So that's it for today, guys. We learned how to move our player using the old input system, which is very easy to use. You have just to write 4 lines of code. And main parts here is the vector 2, the normalize, and transform the translate. Make sure to remember this all. Vector 2 accesses 2 directions, horizontal and vertical. Transform accesses the game object transform, position, rotation, and scale. Translate accesses where the object is, and then these three multiplied into one makes the player move. So see you